Hey guys, so I'm gonna make a video and I'm gonna go ahead and do a reading on the fate of TikTok. What's going on. And so obviously a lot of you guys know that TikTok is set to be banned in the United States by January 19th. It's in the Supreme Court. We still haven't gotten word yet if they're gonna uphold the ban. But right now they're working on it's running through Congress. Senator Ed Markey has introduced a bill to extend TikTok ban's deadline for 270 days, which would bide a little bit of time. So, like it says, less than a week before TikTok is set to ban nationwide, Senator Ed Markey announced the introduction of a bill that would extend the deadline by 270 days, his office said in a statement. The Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Controlled Applications Act has marked January 19th as a deadline by which ByteDance, TikTok's parent company, must sell TikTok or face a ban. In collaboration with Senators Ron Wyden and Cory Booker, and these are Democrats, guys. Representative Ro Khanna, Markey has brought forth the Extend the TikTok Deadline Act. Markey spoke on the Senate floor and live on TikTok about the consequences of a pending ban. Quote, the TikTok ban was rushed through without sufficient consideration to the profound consequences it would have on 170 million Americans to use the platform. As Senator Markey said, today TikTok is a space where users share critical resources during emergencies such as LA wildfires, earn money to cover groceries and medical care, and build community in challenging times. Along with Senator Rand Paul, Markey, and Khanna submitted an amicus brief on January 9th urging the United States Supreme Court to reverse the D.C. Circuit Court's decision to uphold the TikTok ban. And so anyway, so they're working on this. And Markey said it's a serious risk to the privacy and mental health of young people. He acknowledges that the TikTok app is not good. Okay, and I agree with that for both those reasons. However, he said banning the app would have a negative impact on Americans and would not effectively resolve these issues. I will continue to hold TikTok accountable for such behavior, Markey said, but a TikTok ban would impose serious consequences on millions of Americans who depend on the app for social connections and their economic livelihood. We cannot allow this to happen. Now, I am not a fan of the app, and I do believe it should be banned because national security and mental health of kids, the TikTok challenges, have taken lives. But there is a big but on the end of that. Just taking it away without a backup plan by the government for the kids and other people who may have had a business to go to another app that is American, not Red Note, okay, that is American, I feel should have been in the works and unleashed before the ban took place. They did not do that. And this is where they let Americans down. This is where they let kids down that could go mentally wacko because the app is taken away. That's my main concern is the young people who their entire identity is in the app. And then, of course, yes, people who, they make $10,000 a month, and then all of a sudden it's all gone. And they've got all these bills to pay, and what are they going to do? Okay, and it's not so easy always building a business online. It's not always that, there's a little bit of, luck that goes involved with building an algorithm and things like that. And there is also talk that possibly Elon Musk may buy. That's very loosey-goosey. There's, some say yes, some say no, if that's even an option, if even ByteDance would sell to Elon Musk. So we're going to go ahead and look a little bit here. Will there be an extension? And we're going to go ahead and look and see if Elon Musk or someone else is going to buy. But it does need to be delayed because what could happen? We could have young people literally go over the edge. Literally go over the edge. This is a stupid. Our government is run by idiots. What were they thinking? You can't just take it away from a bunch of kids. You can't just rip it away without a backup plan. Something for them to fall back on, something for them to exodus to. That is safe, that is American, that is something jazzy enough that they'll like it. That they could go ahead and build again and get things going. You can't just do this. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. First, we're going to look at extension. Could this happen? It needs to happen, guys. It really does. Oh, there's Trump's card. And oh, yes, Knight of Swords. The doom, the gloom, and those who don't want TikTok to go away, I feel for you. Okay, I feel for you. I understand. You know, I don't love the app, but I know, because, it's not in good hands for Americans. They're not our friends. But we need a backup plan. And we don't have one. The fallout is going to be massive if they do not get a delay. Let's see if a delay will happen. I mean, it's almost up to the point I'm like, Trump saved TikTok, but I don't know if he can. Or will the Chinese actually sell the Elon? We'll look at it. Okay, will we get a stay? Ten of Swords is not a good sign. Ten of Swords, yeah, and that's one of the things, that stabbed, that ruin. Okay, it's going to ruin a lot of people. It's going to ruin people who have businesses. It's going to ruin the kids. Okay, to do this. This is a fucking disaster of epic proportions, guys. The Hierophant energy. They got to do what's right, what's moral, what's just. They need to make the right moves here. Okay, they got to think the spiritual implications of what this does mentally. When a little kid identity is in an app, it's different. It's their face. Yep, there's a lot of money, a lot of people, their income, Ace of Pentacles. They're like, oh God, I'm going to lose my entire business. Just hundreds of thousands. I mean, how many businesses? 170 million. So how many people have a business on TikTok? It's going to ruin them. And they're worried, financially worried. We got the worry card here. Absolutely. People who are going to lose, and this could take them over the edge. You got, like I said, 30-year-old making $10,000 a month and it's gone and stuff. Seven of Cups is debauch. Yes, there is a lot of bad things about the app. We acknowledge that, but they need to have a backup plan. Will we get to stay it? Let's look what's coming. Got the Empress energy. Yeah, we need something that, an app that gives love and takes care of them, nurtures them. Okay, I've been saying this. They always need to have a backup plan, and they have none. Judgment, yeah, the Judgment card. The time is now. The ultimatum has been given. Sell it or we're taking it off the thing. I know. It's the 11th hour. So I do have the completion card. Okay, that's concerning. Completion, which could be, the end. I mean, somewhere in the end of TikTok is coming no matter what. Can we get an extension? I've got the card defeat. I mean, yeah, no matter what, yeah, looking at that, defeat is not good. That, we would be looking for a victory here to get the stay. The defeat card is not good. That makes me feel like there won't be enough to extend it. Well, I do got the gain card here. I do got happiness popping up in here. So an extension might not happen, but something else does. And then we got power. I know. Financial. See, they're looking at the money that TikTok brings into the country. I mean, it does. But what is the outcome? Well, one thing, their passion, their creativity. That's one of the reasons they love TikTok. I'm not feeling super confident on the extension. But I do have a feel. I look at that power card popping up in here. And it makes me feel a deal may be brokered with TikTok. Would it be Elon, though? I do pull the Emperor. Okay? The Emperor rules Mars. And where does Elon want to go? I think he's the Emperor. It's a possibility. Yeah, there's a lot of Knight of Swords energy. A lot of people are worried. And he's got a big lust for power. We know that, you know, and stuff. He could see, you know, money involved in TikTok. Do you have the Prince of Wands energy here? It's hard to say if Elon is going to have the shot at buying it, but I do feel somehow something comes in that just may save the day. And it's not leaping to a Chinese app. I feel with that power card, I've got the gain card. So that makes me feel someone gains, owns, somebody with money comes in. Elon may buy it. It's a possibility because I've got that happiness card. What are people wishing for? Obviously, people who want TikTok, you know, something to save it. So I also see that power card for Pentacles. The Emperor does pop up. He's got that lust for power. He definitely does. And I know how he feels on freedom of speech. He's never supported the ban and stuff. So I do feel a completion, something wraps up, but I'm not necessarily feeling an extension. At least maybe this bill. Maybe it's another means because the defeat card pops up. But I do feel there's somehow a deal gets brokered. So I feel that something is going to come through. Maybe he may buy it. It's a possibility. If not, it could be some other billionaire. But I feel some kind of deal is made because we've got that. Matter of fact, let me look at the Millennial Tarot real quick. Because it's very business oriented and a lot of young people on it. Yeah, I got the Justice card. Okay, so we know things are in the Supreme Court. Yeah, I've got a sugar daddy here, King of Pentacles, popping up. I have a feeling somebody's making a deal right now. Emperor pops up again. Okay, so that makes me feel Elon. Like I said, Emperor rules Mars. And that's where he wants to go. And stuff. Ten of Cups energy, which is about fam. And a lot of people feel it's like a family on TikTok. Definitely. Ten of Swords, that was the first card, pops up. A lot of people can't even. It's like their family. They see it as a family. And oh shit, here it comes. One more card. I do got the card Death. Okay, so that's the final card. I do feel, yeah, somewhere this band's in there, but there may be a deal to buy. I feel something, maybe, you know, play chess with the Chinese was really tough, but I feel he might actually do it. I mean, he did buy Twitter. I was right about that. It may just happen. All right, you guys, we'll see what happens.